All right, guys, I'm back. So let's go ahead and finish this thing off, man. Let's talk about NXT Roadblock from March 7th, 2023. What's wrong with me, man? It's March 7th, 2023. Can't get the words out right. But, man, I'm just going to go ahead and roll this thing out. And this is the Bleacher Report version of it. It's not what Chris and I did. But, hey, we're going to talk about how Bleacher Report saw it. And if you want to check out what Chris and I did, you could definitely go back in the archives, man. You go back a few shows and you can see when we did it live. And then we did, and I'm going to do March 14th. A couple nights ago to this Tuesday night. I'm going to go ahead and do that show. But I'm just going to run down pretty much the matches, how Bleacher Report saw that one too. But first, man, we had the jailhouse street fight between Tony D'Angelo versus Dijak. Hey, Bleacher Report gave that a B-, and Dijak, Tony D'Angelo got the win in that match. So it was a pretty good match, man. I definitely enjoyed that at NXT Roadblock, and NXT Roadblock was blazing, guys. If you haven't seen that, definitely go back and check that out. If you got Peacock, man, roll it back. You got to see NXT Roadblock. All right, man, Gallus and Pretty Deadly had a face-to-face next. Yeah, hey, look, I gave it a thumbs up, but Bleacher didn't care for it, but we gave it a thumbs up on the Straight Up Wrestling show. Then we had Braun Breaker and the Creed brothers, man. They defeated Indusure and Jinder Mahal. So Braun Breaker and the Creed brothers took those guys out. They took out Veer Mahal, that big guy, Sangha, and Jinder Mahal. Bleacher Report gave it B, I think we gave it 4 stars or 3.5. I think we gave it 3.5 stars, but very good, man. Then we had Live Valkyrie cut a promo on Mako Santamore and a potential for potential rekindling of their rivalry, this time with the NXT Women's Championship at stake. Should Mako defeat Roxanne Perez tonight, and Roxanne Perez and Mako had their match later on in the night, and a lot of you that's listening knows what happened there. All right, man. Then we had Dragon Lee appeared in the audience, officially making his NXT television debut, and a lot of people got excited about that. Really did. All right, man. We had the Grayson Waller experience with Shawn Michaels, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you what Bleacher Report had to say about that. We're just going to read it off, guys. Talk about the egotistical Grayson Waller did everything in his power to gold Shawn Michaels into a match at NXT Stand and Deliver on April the 1st. He hurled insults. He hurled insults, ran down the brand HBK has devoted this portion of his career to, and even expressed his disgust for the fans. At one point, it looked like Michaels may take him up on the offer and wrestle his first match since his ill-fated in-ring return in Saudi Arabia in 2018. Instead, he introduced a man who wants nothing more than to beat Waller in Los Angeles, Johnny Gargano. The man who Michaels claimed bleeds NXT hit the ring, laid into Walter, and teased the super kick before the Australian bailed to the floor. They gave a segment an A grade, man. Hey, thumbs up to that segment. I love the segment. I think we gave it a double thumbs up. One of the first ones. We only gave 3 of those. If not, I'm going to go ahead and give that a double thumbs up. That was very good. Very well planned. I love how NXT rolled that out. Okay, man, we got Gigi Dolan next. She pinned JC Jane. Grade, they gave it a C+. I think we only gave it like 2.5 stars. But either way it go, hey, Gigi Dolan, man, that was a good match. It just was a short match. But I think JC Jane, they ended up jumping Gigi Dolan afterwards. I'm not sure. I can't remember back when it boils down to it. Then we had Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes. They faced off and talked about some things, and then those two pretty much made their match official. All right, man. Then we had Andre Chase from Chase University versus Joe Gacy. Joe Gacy got the win. Bleacher Report gave it a C. I think I gave it 3 stars. I'm not sure. That is 3 stars in our book is a C. So yeah, it's either 3 stars or 3.5 stars that we gave it. So at least I'm thinking, guys, but you have to check it out for yourself. Then we had a backstage exchange between Wesley and Axiom hinted at a loss. I'm sorry. We had a backstage exchange between my man Wesley and Axiom. Love Axiom. It hinted at a North American Championship match as part of Lee's Open Challenge Series. series, and I think once those two hook up, man, it's gonna be explosive. I hope they do it more than once. Hey, they just both got it. They both got it and put on great matches. Wesley and Axiom. Love to see those two hook up. Next, man, we had the NXT Women's Championship. Roxanne Perez versus Mako Santamor. Bleacher Report gave it a B+, and that's 4.5 stars. And I'm booking, I'm pretty sure, I think that's what I gave it. I'm not sure if Chris was there with me while we was doing it. No, he wasn't. But then he came on later. But yeah, I gave it 4.5 stars for the Straight Up Wrestling Show official number. I'm pretty sure it's 4.5 stars, or maybe it's 4 stars, but very good. And then Bleacher Report had this to say about it. This was a gutsy showing for Perez, who went toe-to-toe with a legend, absorbed everything thrown at her, and scored the win. She pushed herself to the limit and trained harder than ever before to ensure she retained her title against a woman she considered a hero. However, her long-term health and well-being was sacrificed for the single win. Creatively, it gives her an excuse for losing to Tiffany Stratton in Los Angeles, assuming Perez comes back too soon and accepts another championship defeat. That feud can carry on through the summer before Perez regains the title. Then it says, kudos to Shawn Michaels for booking an angle right out of his own career. Hopefully it's as effective and beneficial for Perez as it was for him. And man, then it says Santamor showed Perez respect after the match, presenting her with the championship. She looked on with great concern as the 21-year-old was wheeled out of the arena. Then it says Booker T got up from the announce position to sell his concern for a star pupil. Now look, guys, man, I'm on the fence about if this is angle or not. I'm kind of like going with what a lot of people are saying that it's an angle, but, I'm kind of with my man Braden too. Young man Braden on the show. Braden thinks it looks real. Braden thinks it's real. And hey, it could be real when it boils down to it. But NXT, I will say this, NXT, WWE have been showing commercials on it, and they've been putting it out there. So, hey, most likely it is an angle, the way they're carrying on about it. But who knows, guys? Really, truly, who knows? And hey, Shawn Michaels talking about he might take the title off of her. I don't know, guys. We'll have to wait and see, man. It's a wait and see thing with that. But yes, let's go on to the NXT results from Tuesday, March 14th, 2023. So that was a couple days ago. Hey, NXT had a great show, man. We got that show 4.5 stars. 4.5 stars. We really enjoyed the show. NXT is doing it up. NXT is giving us something that we needed in wrestling for a long time. Well, let's just basically say they just have a great show. That's all it is to it. And it looks like some people are deciding, hey, they're going to copy what NXT is doing. But in NXT results from March 14, 2023, Gallus defeated Pretty Deadly, NXT Tag Team Championship. I didn't write down what Bleacher Report gave this, but I'm pretty sure we gave this, I think it was 3 stars. Then we had Zoe Stark defeat Sol Ruka. I'm pretty sure we gave that 3 stars. It was an NXT Women's Championship qualifying match. Then we had Alba Fire and Isla Dawn defeat Kaden Carter and Katana Chance and Ivy Nile and Tatum Paxley. I think I gave that 2.5 stars, man. Chris wasn't with me. Chris had to log off, but I think I gave it 2.5 stars. Then Daba Kato defeated Apollo Crews. I think I gave that 3.5 stars. It was, I'm pretty sure it might have been 3 stars completely, but that was a very good match. Surprised at Daba Kato, the way that he was able to carry on and give Apollo Crews a very good match, man. Next, we had Gigi Dolan. She defeated Kiana James in another NXT Women's Championship qualifying match. That was very good. I was impressed with that. Loved that match. Loved the way that it went down. And I'm trying to think of what we gave that. I'm not sure. 2.5 stars or something like that. But I tell you what, they are going to have to resolve this thing. They're going to resolve this thing. Kiana James, she was defeated. She was upset. And hey, this thing with her and Fallon Henry, but Fallon Henry and Briggs, they are out here trying to prove that Kiana is cheating on their man Jensen. And, she's with Jensen now. And so they trying to figure this thing out. So, hey, we want to know who Sylvester is. And, man, is Kiana James cheating on Jensen? Hey, that thing going to have to come to a head. But overall, man, I'm pretty sure it was either 4 stars or 4.5 stars. I'm thinking we gave 4.5 stars to the show. It was a great show. Great Tuesday night for wrestling. Hey, and guys, we appreciate you checking us out here at the Straight Up Wrestling Show. And hit us up, man. Hit us up. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. If you on Facebook, if you on YouTube, hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, 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 so you know when we're on. Like times like these. And guys, do the same thing over on Twitch when we put this on Twitch and over on Twitter, man. Hit that like, share, tweet, retweet, and follow us over there on Twitter. I'm HBT for the Straight Up Wrestling Show, telling you peace and stay straight up. We'll see you guys later.